Hello everyone, this is Sir Cloud on behalf of Dota Tavern. Now I'm going to start this series. I'm going to call it Unusual Hero Guides. Now what's going to happen is this series is that I'm just going to take a look around the pro Dota scene, and sometimes you learn a thing or two. Interestingly, you learn like unusual things or unusual builds that happen in the Dota Pro scene. And I'm not saying that, oh, okay, you cannot use these heroes except them. I'm just saying that the common understanding of how you use these heroes in pub games may surprise you when you see how pro heroes use these heroes. Alright, so today's the first one. Let me know if you like this type of content. But before I go to that, don't forget to head over to the Dota Tavern Facebook page, because that is where a giveaway is happening. Tell your friends about it, because that's how one of the ways you should enter it. Right, so moving on. So, Puppy. So Puppy used Sven. Alright, so Puppy, as we know, he is a support hero. Okay, and he normally plays post 5. So how he used Sven in this one match versus VP. So Secret won by 23 versus 11 kills, and the time that they won, this is a very fast game. It's only within 17 minutes and then they ended the game. Now his build that time was Drum of Endurance and also Medallion of Courage. So these two are more like team fight sort of items. Some of these typical items that you would buy as a post 5. So Drum of Endurance, if we combine with War Cry's movement speed bonus, it actually increases the movement speed bonus for the entire team if you think about it. So the stats increase whenever he casts War Cry, gives the whole team bonus in terms of the movement speed. So that is an advantage that he gives throughout the team. Just for the record, so it gives also 35 attack speed for Drum of Endurance and 13% movement speed for nearby allies for 6 seconds. And Medallion of Courage, obviously the usage is either to increase or reduce the armor, whether you use it on an ally or enemy. So these two items are actually cheap items and good for team fights. So cheap items are always very welcome for position 5 players, because position 5 players will end up buying wards and don't really have much money and need to give farm to the carries and all that. You guys know the gist of position 5 players. Next up, we have Kuroki, who played Spirit Breaker. Now Kuroki is also the infamous captain of Team Liquid and is used to playing position 5. Now there is this match where TNC had 44 kills and 25 kills to Liquid. So for Kuroki, he had wards and smoke. These are normal support items. Hood of Defiance, this is something that he bought, and also the Gem of True Sight. So for this particular match, Hood of Defiance is also probably because TNC had Tinker and Lich, and maybe even if the game drags longer, he may even go for Pipe, because these are heavy magic users that Kuroki would like to support his team on, because it creates a spell shield that absorbs up to 325 magic damage when it activates, and it lasts for 12 seconds of course, and also it gives like plus 25% magic resistance. So actually any opponent that has magic spammers, it is very important to work towards a pipe. Always think about that. And the usage of Gem of True Sight is to, well, as a post 5, you will also think of dewarding the map where possible. So this is possibly he wants to go for map control, right? So knowing that he's playing Spirit Breaker, so the enemy might plant more observer wards at certain strategic locations just to see the charging of Kuroki. So by doing that, if he dewards and then he uses his spell to charge and some initiation through his skills, that's where he becomes very good and very strong. So you can actually try that as well. So Spirit Breaker as a support hero, post 5, it's done by Kuroki. You can try it out. Now the third one is S4 by EG. So S4 is normally a offlaner but for this time he played Bounty Hunter. Now Bounty Hunter is arguably quite versatile, so it depends on the user. Some say that you can use it as a carry, some say that you can use it as support, and some say, but not many people say you can use it as an off-laner, right? So it has leaned towards more of a support role in recent times. Nevertheless, let's S4 use it as an off-laner here. Now in this match where EG won by 30 versus 22 VP against VP, ended the match at 49 minutes. His build was Face Boots and Drum of Defiance. These are the two early builds. So these two items give movement speed, and this movement speed is of course very good for early chase, and the good thing is that it helps to also snipe couriers if he's able to pick it out in between the lanes. So this is interesting build because I often see that bounty hunters are actually very good sniping of couriers because it gets to the back line and then it kind of anticipates whether the courier will come and it goes snipe it up, and this attack speed actually helps. Next item is that he bought is the Pipe of Insight, which gives a good overall good team fight item. Now Pipe of Insight is without a doubt one of the best team fight items, and depending on who the opponent are, if you have this item, it normally blocks a lot and gives you a better chance at winning. And the last item would be Sange and Yasha. Sanjay and Yasha? Sange and Yasha? Let me know how it's pronounced, right? So because of the low attack speed of the bounty hunter, so Sange and Yasha actually gives a good attack speed coupled with drum, and then it boosts up the attack speed. So it complements what bounty hunter is not good at, especially for late game. So it's a good finisher and good initiator in a way because of the next item, Desolator. Now bonus damage from Jinada adding on to Desolator makes it a good item to also initiate, because especially if the enemy is solo, initiating with this and then it goes gang, low armor, easy kill without a doubt. So this is something that you can also try out in pub games and let me know if it works for you guys. Now these are some of the 3 guides of heroes based on those pro scene that I've observed. I will continue to see what are the unusual builds and how they play with the heroes, and I'll share it with you guys. Let me know in the comments below if you do see some new or unusual guides that you observe that pro players play, and I'd like to hear that. And don't forget, head on to our Facebook page because that is where the giveaway is happening, and I'll see you in the next video.